Welcome back to Potted Living, this show where we teach you how to grow all kinds of fruits and vegetables in pots and containers on your balcony or other small space. Today is just a super quick update video on my raspberry bush. As you can see, this thing has got big, plump, juicy raspberries growing right off the side. This is what they look like when they're about to turn red. I'll post another update video once they turn, but this is that final stage. So we're about a few days away from eating bushels of raspberries. And what I want to do is I want to show you how productive this plant really is. So as you recall from my previous video, I created this trellis to try to keep it managed on my balcony. Last year it went all over the place because anybody knows, when you grow raspberries, they can be quite tall. The canes grow about 5 feet and they start to go all over the place. So I created this trellis structure, and look at how well this is doing. We have got raspberries all down the side here. I've got some flowers forming down there. I've got more flowers down here. Raspberries growing there. So I've got about 6 canes in here. You guys probably remember from my previous video, but and they all are just getting loaded with raspberries. And what you're gonna see is if you don't tie them up, oh my gosh, look at this side. This is so good. This is why raspberries you can really grow anywhere, and that's what's so lovely about them. They just need sun. They need lots of sun. And just look, there are raspberries all growing down here as well. Isn't that just incredible? They're just everywhere. And what's going to happen is I'm going to be pulling probably 2 handfuls every single day from now until the end of September, because the raspberries continue to grow down the cane, probably about halfway. So if you think this is the whole bush here, we've got raspberries up at the top. They're going to grow down to about there. We'll probably get raspberries all the way down to that point. Wonderful plant. What I can tell you is make sure that it grows up, that it's somewhat trellised, or if you do let it bush out, as some people in, I got some great comments last week about possibly cutting down the canes and letting them bush out a little bit. Just make sure they get lots of sun, a good amount of fertilizer, and do not let them dry out. That can be a really big problem. You'll notice the leaves will start to turn color if it's lacking in fertilizer or water. Okay? And look at my other video about the self-draining pots, how to turn them into a self-watering pot, on how to turn that into a pot that will basically stop you from ever having root rot, because you do not want to overwater your plants either. You don't want them to sit in water. You want that water to pass through and just keep the soil nice and moist. So check out that other video if you get the chance. But yeah, just a really quick update on my raspberry. So look out for another video in about a week or so when these raspberries are all red, and I'll show you what they look like. But yeah, just absolutely stunning red raspberries here in Toronto.